I think we're all good, so let's get started. Hello, anyone.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. With Team PST and Final Fantasy, just like last week. I guess I'll probably mention now that we weren't able to get the Friday stream up because I think just suffice it to say that we're about to try something new for maybe like a one-time thing, probably for the 2 hours, and unfortunately we couldn't make it happen. So at that time we already used up the slot or the window we had. So we just had to leave it. As to what exactly that was, well, I'm sure you'll get some clues of it. I'm sure it'll be pretty obvious enough what we were trying to do. I know, at least the thing is, I know for next. It's too finicky. Too much to go wrong.
Yeah, I might have to wait for the full launch.
Yeah. Alright, but anyway, that's why I make no promises for streams to happen. If they happen, they happen. Anyway, I can only tell you what my intention at that time is for it to be. Anyway, now on to this stream though. If you'll remember last week, I'll just sum it up. Basically, we were met with the only one-time chance we had to do that thing. To do the quest for the Moonfire Fair. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and so that basically used up all of our opportunity to do that. And yeah, what the intention now is to go back onto the Hildebrand quest that we were in. We were in I guess we finished part 1 of what I assume to be the 2 parts of this entire quest. There's a marriage. Somebody is getting married to the song, and also somebody who we haven't actually seen the face of, who was already the target of the runaway larcener. That guy. He keeps on stealing everyone's stuff. The serial toucher. There it is. He keeps on touching everyone's stuff. Particularly, I guess whatever he has an eye for. Something valuable and never before seen. Indeed. Oh, right. Wait, what was that? Oh, right. I guess so. Like, Sile said that she has the, free login. Yeah, that thing. And is able to come visit. Which I said, I mean, sure, I suppose. She knows, the Hildebrand quest is much, more so than I do. So I guess she's saying, she believes she won't be bored enough. Then sure, I guess she could happen by. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, I think it was Stretch. Still very poor. So now this is basically more or less where Lulu slept. He actually could have been from one of the tents or houses, whichever. If there's anybody who would have a I don't know, be important enough to stay at one of these places. My God's my aching feet. You wish to see me dance, do you? I would first see the color of your coin. I have 3 little ones at home whose bellies need filling. Whatever. Why would I need to pay somebody to dance for me when Lulu is perfectly capable of dancing? Anyway, what was I? Oh, right, now I remember. Like probably some of generally what happened in the Hildebrand quest that went here. Okay, well, Briar, I think probably did like up this like an ongoing competition between him and Hildebrand, who is the most legitimate sleuth, the master sleuth vision of the land, and yeah, we we came over here, it was surmised that the burglar dude is out to go and steal something from the bride to be, because apparently some kind of like business related transaction, this marriage. And yeah, coming over here, he has well, I guess Briar means to go from push Hildebrand in the wrong direction or something in order to, so he won't bungle things up. Here he is over here, doing this very thing. Worry not, my friend. Should there anything threaten to put you or Miss Ellie in harm's way, Nashu and I stand at the ready. Right, I'm trying to think. I think there was... yeah, there was some sort of like strange thing that happened. Yeah, I think we were questioning some guys. Like the father of the groom, who I think is the guy who did it, or who I think is actually the thief in disguise. And we also talked to some other guys, and I think all this junk over here is us checking up on his alibi, essentially, to see if he's on the level. A Briar, who most assuredly does not want Hildebrand involved at all, must not see, oh no, I keep on having this thing right here. Right, I'm not on vacation anymore. Gotta change that. Be something. And yeah. Well, wait, nope, I did the wrong one. There it is. Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. Honestly, like a lot of these... oh yeah, and also that style over there. Also, a lot of these emotes, it's hard for me to imagine a, a full-grown adult-looking character do. I don't know. Maybe there's some that maybe some more than others. Because Victory Reveal, absolutely a child would do that. That overreact. Maybe overreact? I think overreact probably too. Yeah. Uh-huh. The dances, maybe less of the dances. But I don't know. I guess so. Maybe there's sort of, yeah, something could be like adapted to him, that's for sure. Like Chuckle. I think it just fits so well. Like, if anything, it feels freaky and unnatural for it to be in like an adult voice from a Lalafell general, like, I think. If it wasn't for the voice, I likely would have picked somebody else. Or someone else. All the way back when. So you've finally come. Like you're also another ace inspector, and that's your partner over there, the beheaded serpent of Ronki. Eight. Oh, crazy. I know. There's so much of a story with my... what was it? The Oshinoko I got. Like I blew that case wide open. And nobody even said it was a case or a mystery at all. I pieced it all together. And that makes me the greatest inspector of the land. Alright, but anyway, I guess for right now, we have to go ahead and get on to the next stage of this. I don't believe there's anybody else to talk to. I already talked to Hildebrand. I'm supposed to distract Priority, and while Hildebrand cleans up this mess and makes free somewhere else, I don't know. Ikarusu Manor Guard. Oh, did I ever talk to this guy? I volunteered to go on the beach. And which beach do they send me? The two, and not the one with frolicking dens with his whatever. Oh no. Instead, I could watch Crab Scuttle. Yes. I think nobody told you that life was going to be this. Anyway, all we have to do is lure him away from these crates. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? He's right in front of you, isn't he? Indeed. Oh man. Now that I'm thinking about it, was there ever like the whole like, well, I'm gonna say like breakdancing, but you know the particular move in which you're basically doing the lower, what was it? The windmill of your lower torso, and keep it. What? Dang it! I don't know what was that thing's called, but that would be cool if that was also a dance in Final Fantasy. So you could reenact that meme. About shrimpy people breakdancing for inexplicably for taller people. I don't know either. I just saw it around on. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Burst of inspiration. Oh wait, I guess according to this picture, he already found it. Well, mission failure, I guess. And then Inspector Guardian will share with you his latest findings. No, such disrespect. Ooh. So, Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy any. Consider me something almost resembling impression. Indeed, but enough about Hildebrand. Little May and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and you know, not drier. Right? Like why? I'd love you just love the feel of the water seeping into your shoes, do ya? An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. And yes, that spot's just over there by the crates, eyes. there of all places. But surely we could find somewhere more scenic, more romantic. Don't we? Just kidding. Lulu's also here. Anyway, I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes. Also, Lulu's here. Anyway, yes, Inspector. Privacy. Although I guess he probably considers it private enough. Who am I gonna tell? Bloody hells. Don't worry, Little May. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Oh, right. Those were explosives. Wait. Oh, right. Now she stuffed them full of explosives. Because she has a problem.
Huh.
Indeed. Little did they know that the other Master Inspector was listening to the whole thing. Oh, fanciful.
No.
Oh, it's spectacles. Oh, right. Oh. Okay. Right, but the thing is the same, huh? Huh. I didn't know you could have like a readjust spectacle. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, at least they let you do it regardless of what you... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. I didn't think it would be like that, but it seems so out of the way and elaborate, but okay. You know, it'll be something good for this one that they get you. Like maybe like at the end you'll get Briardian's signature move. The Briardian maneuver.
No.
Ooh. It should also let you adjust your top. So you'll get the Picard maneuver too. Indeed. Yeah. What? Oh. You want them to hold it? And to take that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
No.
What are you pointing at me for? I am not a part of this, for all you know. Your and Ellie's plan to steer Brian clear of the concealed explosives was for naught, as the inspector cut a straight path for that very location, hoping to speak with the two of you where the conversation might not be overheard. Oh right, there's a guard over there, I suppose. Anyway, lead him clear of the bombs before disaster ensues. But what can I possibly tell? What the heck? You fix the silly. I think the tide is rising. We really should move to higher ground. I guess so. Sounds like a winning strategy to me. You know, it being like dark kind of like fits right away. Is it just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace for him. Oi. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Ah! Oh no! A breeze, I guess. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I've identified the three individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalta Nolto, and Lewenhard. The three of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over. Ahem. Are you two listening? Oh yeah, are the two of you listening here to that? Oh, of course we are. A big part in sector. Oh yes. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you are right. I do feel a chill wind blowing in. Perhaps we should consider. Perhaps we should continue our conversation. But there is no need. Wait here. I shall bring us a fire. You mean bring us a fire? Gonna take a torch from somewhere. Ha ha ha! Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. You can't help but clap. It's amazing she didn't already give away their position.
Oh.
Here we are. This piece of driftwood shall serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on the person. What, should he need more? Just need more. And then it's like, hey, you're just lucky he didn't figure how very flammable all those bombs are.
No.
Well, there is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I shall record these words for posterity. Oh! Whee! It's flying! Oh. Oh. What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. We are so doomed.
No.
Could this be another challenge from the fiend? That's strange. How could his handwriting have gotten so much worse? He's beginning to slip. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards. Doubtless is just the idle ravings of some madman. That's just what he would want us to believe. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. There are 2 more pages. Oh, that's right. It almost looked like she was about to sneeze or something. Anyway, give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the center. By that, but what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page. Founding Vector Briar will meet a fiery demise. Oh wait, there she is gonna seize.
No.
Oh. Uh,
No.
no. Basically enough, Lulu isn't even bothering. Good. Good. Oh wait, it bounced. Go! Oh. Oh wait. Oh. I can't believe that his head was so perfectly flat in that particular spot.
Huh.
That's a gesture I should be doing right now. Anyway, the, the 12 of Delta, particularly strange hand. Oh. Oh. Ah! No! Oh! I mean, okay, that makes sense. Like there are late nights trying to set up everything for the wedding, so I think it makes sense. Ooh. Okay. For Lulu's part, I can't explain, but I can point fingers. You you saw through the fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse. For you, you have my gratitude. Right. It all came to in that way. Right. Okay. I think I'm generally figuring out what happened. You throw all the stuff that was written down rather haphazardly, just in the right way to make it seem as though that Phantom Thief meant to what was it? Explosively murder the other inspector, Briar. Right. Huh. I mean, I guess so. Did I explain where he came from?
I don't know.
Hildebrand, Angel. Were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made the ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort in Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Yeah. One of these days he's gonna run out of those clothes. Anyway, excellent. I might have died of shock if. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance. Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Thou's teeth. These vegetables cost a fortune. They're ruined. Ruined. Agents of inquiry. More like agents of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in a gall. I mean, I suppose on the one hand, it could make sense to lay all the blame on the Phantom Thief right then and there, but at the same time, if they were to go up and mention such a thing, then wouldn't that likely be the basis of a panic? I think.
Yeah.
I feel like it would. So I guess for the greater good, we'll have to take the blame on this. So long as we were at all afforded to, as long as they don't kick us off the case. I imagine if one of these antics really does, threaten to get everyone fired and kicked out of here, then they'll probably have to come and face the consequences.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ellie's attempt to lead Briar away from the explosives has the opposite effect when the inspector responds to her shivers by offering to build a fire. Piece of driftwood conveniently left on the beach by Nashu, making the process far easier than it should be. Right. In moments, Briar stands before the crates with a flaming torch in hand. Oh, the ridiculously inauspicious turn has only begun, however, as a sudden gust of wind proceeds to carry 3 all too easily misread pages of Nashu's journal onto the sands at Briar's feet. Reading them and believing his life to be in imminent danger, Briar hurls the flaming torch into the heavens in an uncharacteristic moment of panic. Ellie moves quickly, moving the inspector out of harm's way, placing herself into it. Always, the gentleman Hildebrand comes to the rescue of the distressed damsel by attempting to cast the torch, gloriously tripping gloriously tripping over his own feet, 2 feet in the process. The flaming torch comes hurtling down like Dalamud, just evading Hildebrand's desperate grasp before striking the ground between his hands, bouncing up and somehow landing in perfect balance on top of the Manderville man's feet. Yeah. No sooner does everyone breathe a sigh of relief than is Nashu unable to contain a sneeze, causing Hildebrand to flinch, the torch fall, and everything inside blown to the seventh hell. Miraculously, there are no casualties, save for the crates of foodstuff. Incensed by your meddling, Master Gigorimu orders you to have the supplies replaced, with harsh consequences awaiting you. The feast be called off due to your hijinks. Oy. Yeah, they really had to sum up the entire thing. Okay, well that's expecting that. Well, alright then. Issue. I would also ask how he survived an explosion at point blank range. But something tells me there's one more mystery. That's one more mystery better left. Oh. Yeah. Clearly, our thief has decided that my prodigious intellect presents the greatest threat to his schemes, and perhaps he is more clever than I thought. Thanks to our quick thinking, the bombs are no more, and the inspector is none the wiser. It's a shame to see good food go to waste, though. Those coconuts looked positively luscious. I mean, I, I, I guess there was a price for the banquet. I mean, sure, I guess, but luckily not the only things you have. Not just like raw food stuff. I imagine there's like there just assume be ingredients sent to the kitchen to be prepared for like very more elaborate meals. But whatever, I guess. Yeah. Nashu, is that a fish? Getting hungry. Oh right, she's a cat person. I mean, I guess that makes sense. No. It's hard to believe a cat person who doesn't like fish. Oh well. What a bunch of weirdos. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go on with it. Actually, where do you direct me to go? I really have to replace all that stuff. Right? I have to replace that stuff. That's really... Oh wait, I guess it is before we first turn. Oh. Okay. I think... Actually, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. I guess it's up to me and such to take care of that. I wonder how serious they are about us replacing all those coconuts. I have to go out there and gather them myself. Lulu isn't sure how to feel about that. Let's see. Milk. I guess we'll talk. Shucks. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, right. I should have to go and get her back over here. Come on. There we go. Alright. If it generally made sense that this was done at night. It made sense, I think. Let's see. Over here. There it is. Yeah, that's the guy who told me about the foodstuffs, didn't he? Oh gee. Oh right. Things it actually wait. Things change. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh man. Unbelievable. What was that terrible explosion on the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. The Master Kikurimo bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with feed. And it was just coconuts. You likely have something better somewhere, right?
Probably.
Was it really that expensive? They were probably local. Oh, anyway. Good God. This is no thief. This is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity. Oi. Yeah, so it isn't from this like tropical region, it's from a more distant and more exotic tropical region. Awesome. Anyway, vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. Jeez. Because I know maybe it's just like cheaper to take it like physically instead of using the Ethernet crystals, whatever. Yeah. Mandragora. I heard of that Hildebrand. Tell me, what manner of vegetables do they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Orsian dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewenhard. Of course, our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are on no ordinary forage, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gevra proved unable to resist them. And, a formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You are truly a godsend. One soon Timil of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. Anyone would have knowledge of the current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Kikurimo is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. I'm not even the first Lewenhard. Anyway, a gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Good. Indeed. Right. One Thuntimel of the Yellow Jacket has been charged with defending the roads from Anticoris. Knowledge of the current whereabouts would be. Okay, yeah. Just for saying that again. Indeed. Ooh. Indeed. Okay, well. Let's show them. Lewenhard explains that among the foodstuffs lost in the explosion were rare imported vegetables that could not possibly be ordered in time for the feast. Hildebrand, ever quick to act, suggests that the only logical recourse is to reclaim the lost shipment, the clutches of the Mandragoras. You think they would have eaten them by now, right?
Yeah.
Or did they just want to steal them, just let them rot somewhere, just so that other normal people can't have it? I guess. And goes one step further by boldly volunteering. You think I was a yellow jacket by the name of Sentimel at the Limsa Lamintia lower decks, that you might track down the lair of the band of bloodthirsty Flora freedom fighters. Oh, right, okay. Great. So they're not just mindless. They also believe them to be like what is it? A political statement or something. Oh, something. How annoying. And I don't think these guys say anything. Nah, I don't believe. Great. Ooh. Ouch. Upset. Yes. Okay. I mean, that is not what happened. But whatever. Let's see. Yep, that's all I can really do from here. Gotta go over there. Right. Okay, this is go back to content.This. I mean, I guess so. Right, I have to remember that return is to content.This. And I think I had Limside like favorite. At least I think.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, let's go with it. That's what the star is, so I think it has to be in it's like a discount, I think. Alright, let's go over there. Ooh. Or maybe. Oh, wait a second, maybe that's just how it is for the Lala film. Maybe if you were to use the upset emote in as like a huge link, then maybe it'll actually look different. It'll look more like a you're directing your disgust at somebody.
Yeah.
Upset to me just seems like I mean, at least the manner of it just seems like exasperated, you know, like kind of defeated, that kind of thing. But not disgust, really.
No.
Not exactly, anyway. Anyway, where does it want me to go, anyway? Right over there. Well, this level. I think if it was like up or down, right? Yeah. There he is. Right, he just takes a while to load in. There it is. Yeah, but Hildebrand doesn't say nothing. Nope, he doesn't. Alright, fine. I guess here's all the thing. If you've come for the Mandragoras, you're a half a bell too late. As for we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, preaching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left the airport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you're a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. This is the thrill of the chase, our invigorating friend. Ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Ailport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Indeed. What else do you say? Ethereal travel. Oh, okay. Explain ethereal travel. Okay. Alright, this is the end of it. I don't like where this is going. Soon Emil informs you that the Mandragores were last seen commandeering a poor merchant's boat, with which they absconded with half a stolen produce. Oh yeah, absconded a haul of stolen food. Almost certainly purloined from close distance. The hapless victim set sail for Ilports a short while ago. Seek him out and inquire as to the rogue vegetable's destination. Great. I guess we'll say yes. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking the upset, another such emotes kind of, or maybe even probably even the disappointment, or maybe no, wait, maybe not.
Huh.
Whatever. Let's see. We have to go over there to airport, of which I don't have like that favorite. Favorite is only really like 3. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's only the only other recourse I really have is just to go over there. Unless probably save money by taking a ferryman. No, that probably would make sense. What's the show? That's over there, right? Yeah, I think so. I take Fisherman's Guild, and then I go. Oh yeah, I take the docks over there. Right. I remember. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think that's taking the one to Fisherman's Guild. Get me partway up there. Gotta be smart about this thing, you know. It's a net of fishes. I'll take fishes soon. Oh wait, actually wait. Although, wait a minute. I guess now that I'm over here, I might as well go ahead and pay my guys a visit, right? I mean, yeah, I might as well. I think I'm holding off on them for a little bit, likely because I think, was it after this latest episode of Hildebrand, I'm gonna go through with starting my next job, basically the minor work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it'll set up the dominoes. I need to finally get more guys over to my to my squadron. Yeah. I guess I'll heal this also the last thing. Do another thing, and I guess I'll just leave them for now. Whatever. I'll be here when I'll get to them when I'm in the neighborhood. Let's see. The mission has ended in failure. I see. Glorious failure. And keep speed. Right. Okay. Alright. I have to do the same. You. Aha. Show me. It's indeed. Train mission. Yeah. Alright, so that's the other thing. Yeah, that's it. Quadrant mission. That's it. Oh yeah, what did I put up? Yeah, we did do pest eradication. Yeah, so I think I'll use it. Oh yes. So we be cycled in? Not really. Yeah. How annoying. Well, I think I'll just send you in anyway. Ah, they're practically doomed. I will set it all up. Let's see. Root. Root. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's all I really wanted from. Alright. Okay, so now let's go down to the fishing and take the ferry. Okay. To fishies. That's better. Alright, it's a deep. Possibly, I've talked to the guy. The airport. Ah, there it is. It's ferry is bound for airport. Are you riding with us? Yes. Yeah. Good show. Alright then. Oh yeah, seeing the was it the collab that 14 is doing with like Monster Hunter Wilds. I guess kind of reignited. I guess one topic of what would be interesting to see, or at least interesting or funny to see 14 collab with next.
Huh.
Never thought of Final Fantasy 14 collabing with Rage Shadow Legends.
I don't think Raid Shadow Legends really has that type of
Rage.
Well, they might have their reach, but not really the iconicness of their characters. Oh, she was trying to do an emote and then you looked away.
What? But I didn't look away. I did do it. It was actually different from doubt. I mean, I guess if you were making a fist or something, whatever. Not like would Monster Hunter have been your first choice for a collab? I wouldn't think so.
They did do a Nier Automata before, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I heard from like a saw from like a ad on YouTube something. Just when I was scrolling around, it may be possible that Raid Shadow Legends was doing a collab with Ninja Turtles.
Huh. Yeah, I think I saw that ad somewhere.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose after I figured out that there was a collab between, I think like a comic book collab with Ninja Turtles and He-Man. At that point, I knew that nothing was ever really off the table.
Yeah.
At least in terms of Ninja Turtles, anyway. It's just so weird. But I don't know. What would I see like a suitable and decent enough collab that most people would get behind when it comes to Final Fantasy 14? I don't know.
Huh.
I'm just figuring like another RPG.
Yeah.
You think Fire Emblem? I guess so. Was it a newer
I'm leaning towards Ease, the Wise series.
Oh, right. Actually, yeah, how is that pronounced? Wise or Wise?
I pronounce it Ease. But some
did you
say
ever hear-
Yeez and some say Wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Yeast. Yeah. I don't know why. It just feels right, you know. Because it actually is a plural, so it's like, yeah. If it's just like a single Y and it's like possessive, it means that it's like a name. like a proper name of a thing. So I think it just makes sense. Something strange has just happened. Most assuredly. Perhaps the wrong question. Huh. When he sees the traitor? Funny traitor. Okay, I guess maybe it wasn't. He's... I don't actually know what happened. There's some kind of accident going on over here. But what you saying? You're saying that Fire Emblem has kind of lost its way? I suppose so. I'd be interested in hearing more, but because I never actually touched the series, it's turn-based, and I'm just too action. I'm just too young. I'm too young for that kind of thing. By which I mean turn-based combat. Anyway, okay. I guess Hildebrand doesn't have much to say. Let's go over and take his testimony. Hello. Eek, don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. I think I just do you. You'd be singing a different tune if I shot out tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine. My eye. By the time I regained my wits, by the time I regained my wits, they've already set sail with ship and my livelihood. I'm ruined, ruined. If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of my days, it'll be too soon. Indeed. Dang, really give me anything. Oh. But I wouldn't give to have just the quest to end in me basically much like as a Hagen mission in which I board and take on everything in ship like a merchant band or whatever, clearing out the Hagens and their native or non-native or non-Sahagin toadies. That'd be. I don't think I'm gonna get. Great. Well, there are a lot of parses. The tiny trader would ask you to save the realm from a vegetable. Okay. Come on, don't do this to me.
No.
To hear most say it, the Mandragoras are a nasty lot. A right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronds from our lodges and tables is but the beginning. It's how bulbous back guards have a far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? I didn't say. I said no such thing. And take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes a veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. These muscle-bound fellows with a deep expression. I could have swear I've seen his face somewhere. Fucker of me. If it ain't the undead overlord but fancies himself a gentleman actor. Oh wait, well right, actually know of him, okay.
Ah.
I was wondering who would. If it ain't the undead overlord that fancies himself a gentleman actor. I wonder how did that news actually escaped? It was meant out? Huh. I mean, I would have just thought that, oh my gosh, it's Gentleman Inspector himself. He's back from the dead or something. Not. Yeah, but Undead Overlord kind of seems like it suggests too much that he actually knows of his stint as like the fanciful zombie leader.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't imagine too many people know about that, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how word goes. Which would make you... Why could it be? The adventurer would bested the sea list in single combat. Right. Oh, right. That's Lulu's claim to fame now. Is it? That's just that doesn't make a lick of sense. Uh, and also repelled the Imperial incursion. That doesn't that count for something? I don't know. I'm a hero. You're the one who bested the duelist. What? That would be in question. Oh, okay, but I did technically, not alone, but because it was a weird group effort as far as like a duel is concerned. But that, I guess technically, yeah, I was on the. He held himself up on the bridge, and then I just went in there and messed him up, and then he escaped. But technically, I beat him.
Yeah.
Along with the other guys as part of the raiding party, but still, for the purposes of the story, yeah. So yeah, right? Jeez. I don't know. What that would even matter? Sile, do you remember which one you chose? Oh, it's been so long. I don't remember. Okay. I mean, technically, yeah, because what I'm saying is correct, and you remember vaguely what happened with Gilga. He held himself on the bridge, and you went ahead and fought him. And you saw, he whooped his butt. Then he bravely ran away. And that's the end of that. I mean, unless I'm missing something, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow would split the heavens? That's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for, yet we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. Oh, literally. Yeah. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Man, I wonder if they're still good to eat.
Huh.
Also, with the eggplant from Courage the Cowardly Dog all over again. I think maybe they just weren't watered enough. Anyway, many a case of I solved it. Oh, yeah, actually, wait, here's a guy. Anyway, many a case of I solved in my day, and I have not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra. Yo! Oi. I mean, it's never been a better time to look into another line of work. I don't know about you, but I ain't talking. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's basically what you already said. Indeed, for sure. I think was Pat a thing? No, wait, Pat wasn't a thing. Dang it! Why do I keep on thinking that thing? Because Pet is a thing. Yeah, but that's no good, is it? I guess it's right.
Yeah.
Then Pat, Tiny Trader. I guess. I guess Pet is a thing. Well. You try to go for the Delvany. Oh yes, Delvany. Ida is basically most needs of yours. Turn. Soothe. I don't know. Yeah, but that's weird. Especially, for a little person. But for a tall person, yeah. And also, that's not even how I use it. It's for uppies. I think Pet is probably the best thing I got for you. Can first examine Briar's fuel here. What was it? I think this is what. Lulu still believes in you. Man of no name. Still not entirely sure what happened here. I guess that's just. No, I don't get that at all. That stuff that survived. I guess he was wagoning around, but then he was too drunk and then he crashed. Is that what I'm getting from this? Feels like that's what I'm getting from this. Mo. I guess so. But I'm sure you'll find a way out of this mess. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, right. Parameters have changed. These are brilliant. Oh boy. A tiny trader tells the fearsome tale of the Mandragoras, a band of rogue vegetables who will stop at nothing to overthrow their plant-eating oppressor. Upon learning that you are the adventure-invested duelist Gilgamesh, he becomes convinced that you are the only one who can quash the vegetable insurrection. This might also afford the perfect opportunity to reclaim shipment of vegetables intended for Costa del Sol. Make for the Isles of Umbra, where the tyrannical Vegicocracy rules with an iron fist, and the pluck Mandragora's buds to ensure that their numbers do not grow. Also, it's over there. To the Isles of Umbra. Oh, okay. I could take a ride over there, right? Think so. Okay, right one has nothing. The left one, probably. Oh, yeah. This guy, yeah. Yeah, to the Isles of Umbra. Hey, for the Isles of Umbra, coming along. For 40 kills. Sure thing. Okay. Alright, but yeah, what was it? You're telling me that Fire Emblem just its best days may yet have truly been behind it? Yeah, I guess so. Where did it peak again?
Huh. I mean, around the GBA time is when it came to America. Okay.
I guess the series is still going decently strong enough. I think I heard there was like it was reaching sort of an impasse, and so it needed to what was it? It needed to basically to regain popularity or something, or else it's probably gonna be sunsetted, like so many other franchises. And the one that they did for that comeback was Awakening, was it? Okay. I guess so. Yeah. I don't think any of us played it except for Style of the thing. And she said it's okay. She liked it. Yeah. Okay. It was a net gain, a net positive. That's good to know.
I'm just remembering a bunch of the various controversies and such as like when one version was localized, they removed the FaceTime waifu simulator aspects.
Right. Was Awakening?
I don't know. Oh, Fates? Okay. Oh, okay. And then there's various localization things like, I remember there was a scene shown of two ninjas talking to each other, having an actual conversation. And for the localization, they just replaced all their dialogue with ellipses between themselves.
Oh, okay. So it's not. What was it? Right. But like, okay, so it's just like really lazy.
Yeah.
So just like I ain't translating this. Just make it ellipses. Okay, well that's kind of.
Yeah, there were instances of agenda-driven localization.
Oh, okay. I guess it probably would happen too.
Yeah. And then there's the, I guess, the general, what's it called? Where they try to make it more palatable to regular players. When they have classic mode where if your character dies, they stay dead in the story, or what was it? You can't play them in the battles because I think sometimes they'll still be alive in the story to talk during cutscenes and such.
Oh, right.
But they had a kind of easy mode where your characters come back to life between missions.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. I forgot that could possibly be a thing.
Yeah.
It really ought not have that be a, or maybe like, imagine a story that incorporates the possibility of everyone dying, even the important character.
Yeah, because I think earlier ones actually did have it that if somebody died in the game, they no longer interact with the story at all.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of a mixed bag on how they handled it.
Yeah. Hopefully, it probably would be the perfect way to go about it. I mean, like everyone could die, and so it could irrevocably alter the story, and so something else happens, and I don't know, you're locked away from best ending.
Huh.
I think that's probably the most hardcore of it all. It's just like Ike, Marth, all the grand blue-haired heroes of Fire Emblem.
I'm pretty sure they had characters that if this character dies specifically, then the game basically ends because you can't continue the story.
Oh, cowards!
I think maybe every game was like that because it can't be like you have this random. I'm going to call him Boyd because I don't know any random NPCs who don't matter to the story. Boyd survives, but the heroes and all the special characters and everybody who's important, they die.
Yeah. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to wait here and attack him. I mean, I guess so. Or do you have a perfect opportunity to attack the ship? Well. Alright. It was a manager Gora Bud. So, I think just gonna come. Different voice. Oh, right. I bet in the Japanese version he said something. Anyway. Who said that? Oh, wait a second. That was instruction for the PlayStation player. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Let's tell him what else is new. I guess so. Right. I guess I'm just sort of antagonizing these guys by kind of like picking their sprouts. I suppose. I mean, I think so. I am the sort who would be like, even if I don't care to engage it, or even if the features added in would make it largely unpalatable for me, I still think that the game should be as pure to the original vision as possible.
Like if they want to change it, they should just make a new franchise.
But yeah, pretty much. Well, they didn't attack me yet, so let's get going. Uh-oh. X square O. Wait, like I'm the only person to have done that?
Huh.
Hostile gaze. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does kind of seem like that. So, what was it? There was some dating sim features. Was that an Awakening or Fates?
I don't know. I've never really played any of the games except the GBA
I guess Awakening
ones.
I took to be the one in which, like, actually, could it be your character? I guess it could be your. I don't know. But I remember that one as the sort of like, was it Tomorrow War? No, wait. No, wait. The reverse Tomorrow War. The descendants of the past are going back to of the future are going back to save the past.
Oh
yeah. Their parents. That was Awakening.
Yeah, I remember there was one where generally your character was the tactician of the group and doesn't actually fight. but I think maybe it was Awakening, where they had a character represent you, and then you're able to marry somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
And then your children, something, fights to save you or something.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the story is.
Something like that. I just remember that a good long while ago there was a mod that was trying to go for that, but in XCOM 2.
Oh yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's largely gone now, but it's something that came back to mind when I think lately in the XCOM 2 modding scene, somebody went ahead and made a mod to make it into a dating sim. So now you could date and what was it? Positively up your charisma in relation to your soldiers, the guys who could permanently die. That's why. I think it was like an add-on to that mod that added in some AI sort of like chatbot functionality. So now you could have conversations with them too. Insane. Okay, that's the last one. I think it's gonna happen. Hey. Good. Brilliant. Angry screechings and squeakings just to give you a sense that someone is ill-pleased with your plucking of the sparklings. But the mandragoras and the foodstuffs they stole from Closer to Soul are nowhere to be found. Perhaps Inspector Hildebrand has had more success in ascertaining their whereabouts. Okay. And he's back there, I think. Yep. Yeah. I ultimately do think that that's basically the path forward. I mean, essentially adding new stuff and not, more things and not just taking them. Yeah. How is that? But what caused the newer games to fall short? They basically took out all the stuff that was a part of the comeback, essentially.
Huh.
Oh, he himself got planted. Huh. Right. That one game in which you get to play as the Colgate OC. Right. Engage. Yeah, there was. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. What was it? Yeah. Sile is going on to relate to me that essentially the new games, in their mind, kind of feel like they might have lost the plot and have strayed from I mean, even the core themes of the original series. What was it? Dire odds, political upheavals, and mercenaries, and what was it? Royalty forced into mercenary sellsword work in order to save their kingdom, one battle at a time. The horrors of war. I mean, I guess so. And can Fire Emblem can ever really truly assimilate the horrors of war? Well, I guess it would be really hard to because everyone's named in an actual character. So it feels like most players are incentivized to not go hardcore, right? Yeah, I feel like those who are up for hardcore, like, oh wow, I messed up, and this character died. But that's on me, man. I'm gonna live with it. I feel like those players might be the minority. Is that fair to say?
Probably.
I feel like it. It probably would be the same for For XCOM 2, honestly. I suppose.
In the old roguelikes, there's a... Because as you might remember, I think I told you before, old roguelikes tend to be that when you resume your game, your save file is deleted.
Yeah,
so if
yeah.
you were to die, then you're dead for good.
Yeah, so it's like essentially like all quick saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
And I guess because Fire Emblem was kind of... they didn't actually delete your save, I'm pretty sure. They just sent you back to the beginning of whatever mission you were on.
Yeah.
So people were bound to constantly restart if they kept dying.
I guess. I suppose that nature kind of cemented that the roguelike would probably always remain niche.
Yeah.
Thus, securing its purity. But,
It's hard to find roguelikes that are true roguelikes these days. They tend to be roguelites, which carry a bunch of the features, but roguelikes don't have meta progression.
Yeah. I suppose. Would it be too much of a compromise if it's like it's the same world? So so the actions of your previous character's life actually has ramifications for the world at large.
Huh. That's something that Dwarf Fortress does.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But it also makes it a bit of an oddity when it comes to the genre.
Yeah, its main mode is the colonization mode.
Yeah.
But it does have the adventurer mode that plays like a roguelike that lets you go to the various places.
Yeah, that is pretty
so I guess
remarkable.
The world has progression, but your character wouldn't.
Oh, right. That would be like a good emote to go on top of.
What were you doing behind that box?
Dang it. Dang it. There's no... Yeah. I know. She could fly in the air. Wow. Was that... Oh, was that Sile? That there is no reality?
Did you say mind freak?
Nah, not that. Nothing. That's probably my thing. Actually, my microphone actually took. All right. It's also getting dark. Sure. Let's go ahead and push this. Yeah. Friend. My pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here. Somewhere. Oh, okay, he did that on purpose. I thought he got trounced. Okay. Commence the Mandragoras. Okay. So do you want help to get out or not? I didn't read that. I'm sure I'll get generally what's going on. Tendencies and weakness to realm found the Calamity 5 rogue vegetables. Well, technically 4 and a fruit have risen up from to rid the land of all meat, including you, and cool off the Mandragoras before their verdant insurgents gain strength. Okay. I guess I have to go back here, huh? Okay, now they're after me. Ah! Oh, no! Oh! Get off me, you cocky little freaks! Yeah! Oh, wait, no! Alright, so you're seeing this too, I think. Okay, this is wild. Okay, hold on a second. I mean, yeah. But I need them to go for, like, fall asleep already. Okay. Oh wait, did it just not work? Oh, maybe it didn't work. What? That could happen. Ah! This is wild.
No.
I think the fire would actually... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, did I get too far? Oh, I got too far. Dang it. This is crazy. Let's... It's not there, right? I really don't get this at all. Oh wait, was it too long and then she also left? Ah, dang it! I think she also. Or she was already taken down. Oh, that's probably. That's annoying. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. All right. Insane. Woohoo! Go ahead and get some of this on. I'm not going to lock onto the wrong guy. Whatever. This is taking forever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well, this is a new one on me, for sure. Oh yeah. Okay, it looks like a thing that interrupted me.
Yeah, Sile doesn't want to help too much, because this is the battle that Toto has to win himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Okay. Oh right, that's 45. Oh yeah, I don't actually have the other one. Whatever. Hey. Come on, come on. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay, good. Right, did they say anything and all that? No, nothing that I could understand. I still bet that the thing they really wanted most of all was likely some water. I mean, actual usable fresh water. You find Hildebrand buried arse up the ground after a one-sided skirmish with forage, and in the next instant, the rogue vegetables are upon you. With the inspector unable to extricate him time, we single-handedly depose a vegetocracy and reclaim the pilfered food stuff. Return the coast of the soul and deliver the goods to Ruinheart. Well, that actually was a delightful thing. Let's see. Oh, okay, so after. Oh, okay. So is he good? Impeccably fought, my friend. I felt the reverberations of the whole thing. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to the coast of the soul. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself. Probably be in character if I help too. And in fact, that is. And in fact, with Sile here, we probably could have each taken a leg. But okay. I guess in this. Oh right. Only had. Do I have watering can? I don't have watering can, do I? Well, if you have watering can, could you water him?
No.
Oh right.
All right, she wouldn't appear on her screen.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you. Now he'll be a beautiful butterfly. All right. Okay. Sorry. Okay, that. Also cheer.
You did it.
All right. Actually, you know what? A sensible chuckle will probably make. But yeah, don't say nothing new. Indeed. Right. We just love putting him in that position. All right. Now he'll have the strength to sprout anew. Well, at least we took care of that. All those vegetables now. Lest they organize and eventually summon a god, another primal from some other realm. The primal gods of the vegetables. And then I'd have to go and wait until they develop it, until they get a foothold on the whole thing, and then it'll be like a group of like lawful good vegetables that I could work with. And nobody wants that. Because the soul's over there. Actually, you know what? I have it at home, so I should be able to use return. Indeed. Hehe. Good show. Okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, probably the localization is actually a problem that probably never really goes away. Is it? I think. I don't know. I mean, likely, if Nintendo or whoever else goes on, probably on death's door, then maybe we could look into them cutting off localization.
Yeah, localization is one of those things where the more changes are made, the more they could bill whoever's paying them to translate things.
Yeah.
So they're always looking for something to translate.
Yeah, so they're incentivized to ruin the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
To add a whole lot of random things.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. What was it? What would be the best case scenario? Not have localization at all, and what was it? Rely on fan patches to translate it.
Huh? Yeah.
And then it'll just be about finding the best, best company, or well, not company, but group of fans to do the most reliable job.
Yeah, that's what companies should do. That they should make it really easy to have a fan translation patch added into the game.
Yeah.
So they could sell the game officially, and if the translators, localizers mess up, then the fans or anybody could really fix things quickly.
I guess so, yeah.
It reminds me of that one game. I stopped playing it. It was called Snowbreak, where when they censored things, if you weren't in China, and maybe the Chinese too, there was actually just some random notepad in the files that you just open it. There's only one thing in there. I think it was called localization equals 0 or equals 1, and then you just make it the opposite. Localization equals 0.
Oh yeah.
And that fixes it.
Yeah. So if anything, like they knew.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So if more companies would do stuff like that,
it'd be like more self-aware.
Yeah.
That would. But yeah. But it was still like subbed.
I think if you were to get the game and then it'll still be subbed in English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of voice acting. If you got the game in time and were able to choose English for the dubbing, then you could keep it in English.
Okay.
Eventually, they just had their Chinese voice actors and actresses dubbed for English, so the emotion wouldn't really feel right. But at least it was something you could listen to instead of having to read and stop combat.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright. Well, it wasn't more involved than that.
Huh.
Yeah. What took you so long, friend? The elves are brought but a short sprint away. I trust you have brought along the goods we so bravely reclaimed. How did that even work? I negotiated with some ferrymen to haul the goods back over here. At my own personal expense. Or something. Or maybe I just told him that I knew that I knew Manderville. That might work too. Sure. Let's go with that. Anyway. I was thinking, but this, assuming that I like hauled everything over here myself. That's just ridiculous. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute, I probably could have I could have ferried over here. Well, that would have cost money, but I actually had a return. Hooray! Okay, let's get on it. You return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. Yeah, stolen foodstuffs. Yes, but a portion of the stuff I liberated. Foodstuffs are pilfered from the stores, of course, in the street. Only imagine what these guys were doing while we were away. The stolen foodstuffs. You saved my hide today. But I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Kikurimu is quite particular about his seasoning. Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. Indeed. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. And now there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Oh, peppers have changed color. You mind? We're in the middle of something. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe. That's a leap. A gentleman must needs investigate. Yes. We simply must have a taste test. A striking shade of quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhardt described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Cosa de Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue or a bluish purple. Also, I'm colorblind. Anyway, the two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. These peppers have a most distinctive. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. I mean, I jest, but color blindness is probably an actual thing. Even in, most assuredly, even in the fantasy world. But
yeah.
Okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, unless, of course, he was wearing a particular sort of eyewear at the time. Yeah. Later. The charade is up. After the man. Oh. It is as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu. Fiend must be brought to justice. Oh man. Isn't somebody gonna marry someone in this episode? Alright, anyway. Lewinhart welcomes the return of the stolen foodstuffs. Relieved that your efforts have spared him Gigurumu's wrath. Confusion ensues upon inspecting the crate's contents. However, as the prized purple dragon peppers sought by Lewinhart are nowhere to be found, with the peppers of a vivid blue in their place. Inspector Briar quickly deduces that Lewinhart is none other than the Phantom Thief. He saw the peppers through red goggles, while still in disguise as a brass blade. And before you can apprehend him, the fiend sprints off in the direction of North Bloodshore. Pursue him with all haste. Oh, right, because the brass blade guys have red goggles or something. Huh. Strange. I don't even know why. Why? why red goggles?
Huh.
That is the most strange. Also, I think it also might be a red herring. I think it's still the fun. Or maybe it would be revealed that he's one of the disguises of that I have little doubt. Anyway, we have to go over there, I guess. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, no. I mean, could it actually... I mean, I wouldn't have think it would be so hard. You know, what was it? But I feel like making a good Fire Emblem game is a good and fun Fire Emblem game that like is universally praised. Well, or at least like the fans something like go for it, and not just like the diehards, but normal, regular, tasteful people too. It's going to be a lot easier to do with Fire Emblem than it is to do with like Star Fox.
Yeah.
Mostly because like the game, the general gameplay loop or whatever of Fire Emblem is a bit, more focused. I'd say that much. As opposed to like Star Fox, which dips its toes into many genres. All of a certain deal of which have their own fans. Such. Well, at least conceptually, not even if the execution, everything it could be. Lewinhart is over there. Oh, right. Actually, I don't have to deal with this. I have a bird. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. But still, if localization and I don't know, game sense is probably a concern. And honestly, if it really comes right down to it, are we entirely sure that the Ace devs who shepherded the Fire Emblem series to, I guess, arguably it is Korea's highest, or even still a part of the company?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe they could be.
I mean, possibly, I don't know.
I think the Japanese companies tend to have kind of their celebrity archetypes, right? Like
I guess so.
there'd be Miyamoto. I can't remember anybody else, but they would often be still part of the company, and they might have big decisions to make, even if they're not necessarily that hands-on anymore.
I guess it really comes down to like the big names associated with Fire Emblem. I couldn't tell you what they are. I'm sure they're out there, but I just don't feel like they're. I'm really hearing. I'm not really hearing of their notoriety as much as the Iwatas and the Masahiros such. So I guess probably the fan is really following the ins and outs of that side of development or those companies or subsidiaries. I guess they'll probably know more.
Yeah, once the game gets out of Japan to be localized and such, their influence wanes heavily.
Yeah. Do not die. Tried to escape us and then he tripped and fell.
Huh.
Serves you right. Let's go ahead and mess him up.
Water his face.
If only there was an emote to draw on his face. Deny. How could you? Oh wait, wrong one. Oh yeah, overreact. Oh my gosh. How could you? Objection. I object to your unconsciousness.
Hurry, child. Go water his face.
Yeah.
You can do it.
No, right. we have another job for you.
That'll wake him up.
Oh yeah.
Nope, you just missed.
To the left. Yeah, I guess around there.
Yeah. Okay, what you have to do is stand where his face is, and then still be able to water that spot.
Oh, I mean, okay, sure.
And then he'll quickly get out of the way. You did it. That'll wake him up.
Yeah, and this is for taking a bath. Alright, let's go ahead. Right. Yeah. Got so tired running away, huh? Hey, what's the matter, huh? You can run, but you cannot. Oh.
Huh.
No. Wait, you. Ha ha ha! If you thought you could outsprint this wonderful man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby places you under arrest. He's speechless. Done in by a snipper. A fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind him. Well, he was attacked by a crab.
Huh. Maybe.
Bad touch. What? And tear off the mask from his face while he's awake. Feels weird. Yeah. What was it? Doesn't have it in ya, do ya? Where am I? Who are you? I mean, it could honestly just be him faking. It's still a possibility.
Yeah.
Huh, playing the fool will avail you not. Suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. I'll watch. Oh, wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Oh, Miss Arabella. I must find her at once. Oh, my head. Ugh. I mean, oh, sure. I guess we can only just go ahead and assume that right now. Although then again, I suppose this game might not be able to handle the animation of like. Actually, no, I think it could. At least they could try. I guess. I don't know. You don't even really have to technically animate that. Make reference that it happened. That hey, quit pinching my face, dang it! Is that a mask? Or something. I don't know. It would seem that this mask. This is a true Loonheart. As for my life, that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Pineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Oi. Now that you mention it, the impostor was wearing gloves. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, the impostor was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. Yeah. I mean, they ever come up? I probably wasn't in an angle that I wasn't really paying attention to, or maybe they did on. Maybe. Maybe you could go back into the stream and say, "Hey, we actually was waiting." There's still time before the banquet begins, and knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet, he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. More importantly, we know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return the custom to Soul and examine the hands of all present. Right. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Loonheart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. I guess so. Still, it was them all along. Actually, those were the guys I found. I found you, my little ones. Let me guess, you seized with anger at those that took from you what was yours. I think these are pretty much the guys I fought.
Yeah.
Oh. And it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for closer to the soul and await my order. Time is right, revenge will be yours. Huh. Why did I kill decoys?
Yeah, I don't think they were this tiny. You might have just killed their parents.
Oh. Well, it helps build character. The game is afoot. The game is afoot, Inspector. Don't laugh. Now you're gonna give it away. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? Well, his work here is done. I mean, I guess so. But Lewenhard actually let free with the information that he was going to go for see Arabella, and so that means that he, as Lewenhard, has access to the bride.
Huh.
So I think that's the bride's name. I'm pretty sure. So basically, the guy already has access to the bride. I mean, well, had ever since he actually took that position. But he deigned to bugger about over here with us, or something, and allowed us to be sent on that, well, not goose chase, because I guess it was important for something. But I mean that tangent with the vegetables and such. I feel like in that time, actually no, but I guess he was still under suspicion, right?
Huh.
Actually, was he? I guess. I can only imagine that he couldn't shake off the other three. And they were talking with him and such. So maybe he didn't really get the chance. But honestly, now would probably be the perfect time to go after the bride, I think.
Yeah.
If he can have access to her as Lewenhard, then he has up until it's let known that he's under suspicion. Oh, and I mean that other people know too.
Whoops.
But it just makes sense. Alright. I think I only set the one. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. That was in the battle, dang it. Alright, let's go. Your search of the Bloodshore turns up that true Lewenhard incapacitated and left for dead by the thief days ago. What, days ago? Oh, but he's still alive. Okay. I didn't know it was like days ago. Though your quarry has alluded to and likely assumed another identity, the maiden's virtue may yet be saved. I mean, he already had access to her while in his place, whatever. Upon learning that the fiend suffered a wound to his right hand, Inspector Briar sets off for Costa del Sol to inspect the hands of the banquet guests. While he investigates, accompany Hildebrand and Lewenhard to Wineport to see if Arabella's safety. Right, because she's not here. Oh, okay. Right. I still feel like he had his chance, so... Anyway, he's on a plane. I mean, I have to go back to Wineport, right? Right? I do. Right, Wine... Oh, actually, no, wait, yeah, Wineport's over there. Yeah, it's not Ailport, it's the other place. Dang it. Well, I'll just have to go over there, right? I mean, honestly, yeah. Really, I could just fly over there if I wanted to. I guess it probably would make no sense. But you're gonna teleport. Oh, okay, fine. Do that fine. Do that way. What?
Yeah, you can't afford to teleport, so you have to fly the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I guess so. Yeah. So even though it would technically be easier to make a top level or a well-received Fire Emblem game than it is a Star Fox game, it's probably just as less or just as likely to not happen. Yeah. Because, well, I guess the way that Nintendo is, it might have lost its talent in order to make it, and also the localization is going to go and butcher it, because the games actually got by largely on their script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just showing off their money now.
Yeah. I feel like Star Fox, actually, yeah. I feel like Star Fox really needs a story. I don't feel like Star Fox really needs a story, really. It could just be like, one, a case we're doing a thing, we're finding some guys, it's over. Or whatever. But if the gameplay is like exceptionally good, then I don't think people will really care. Also, I think Star Fox needs multiplayer, and a really good multiplayer, and online, which Nintendo can't do. I'm not sure if Nintendo really could have done it, even in the best of times. But most assuredly not now. That's what you need. I found it like so weird that there are people who love when was it, Titanfall 2 so much, but never actually touched the story at all. Never touched the main single player campaign at all. They just spent all their time online. And it was that good. And it's like, I didn't even need anything else in that story. Well, these people will tell you as much. No, we didn't need no story. We just had multiplayer for a very peak gameplay experience. So that's all we need. Like, insane. So, yeah. That surprised me when I heard it. So it really instilled in me the idea that, what was it? If you have the gameplay is there, then do we even really need a story? Well, for certain games, yeah. For very action-oriented games of this kind, of which I believe Star Fox accounts for.
Yeah.
Is a part of. Anyway, we're all here. Have to Hildebrand. Yes. Do I dream? But I must. For such beauty could not be of this world. A gentleman's heart swoons. Ah yes, we'll give way to song. Wait a sec, Arabella, aren't you the one that we're not meant to lay eyes upon? It's bad luck, I say. But you imagine that she would just be here. You think that she would be in a secluded room or something, I don't know. With a veil on her head. What was it? What did Lulu think? I'm not sure. Has Lulu seen that particular shade of blue? I don't know. Is it the bluest hair he's ever seen?
Huh.
Eh. Oh yeah, I guess he would bow. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. That seems about right. Yeah, I don't regret this, right? Okay. I guess so. Gee, what's what? Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? We must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always a worrier. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman, grown. And besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Please, call me Hildy. I can't, I just can't. Anyway, the pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella. But still your gentle heart. For as long as Hildebrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Mandeville name. Oh. The gods smile on me indeed, to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet, you seem pensive, milady. Is something the matter? Tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my... I do not love Banes. Why I have not even met... Indeed. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift. A treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Oh, Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. I would not say such things if I were you. Anyway, an arranged marriage to a youth that you have not even met. Unconscionable. oh, it's not unconscionable. You just haven't conscioned it until now. Lulu always thought it was weird. Anyway, father says that this marriage must happen, that it is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a true Uldan, but if I may be bold, milady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? How could you even ask such a thing? Little child, mother her to death. Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. Babes get all the money. Anyway, he took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as servant rather than son. I mean, yes. Right, but he was like another kid elsewhere, or did they actually know? I don't know. Now you may think father a cold and miserly man, but to me, he is a man who gave me warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Vanessa, if that will make father happy. Oh, you cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days. If I have to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return the coast to Seoul and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I as well must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. Some of you whose names I haven't bothered to recognize. I mean, I guess if there's anybody who would probably, well, actually, I keep on saying that, but among the people who probably haven't heard of Lulu's deeds, probably would be someone so sheltered. Yeah, right. Days of Rebellion. I forgot that's how this started. Indeed. Okay. Insane. And there it is, huh? A case of indecency. The maiden's virtue hanging in the balance, Hildebrand would hasten back to coast of this hole. Oh. Okay, but I think we're pretty much at time, just about.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I thought it was actually gonna end this episode, but it turns out it continued. Right. I guess the other what was it? Limited time event? Yeah, a seasonal event quest probably would happen. Next is the Rising, but the Rising isn't upon us yet. Okay. Oh, right. I think because it's likely my only chance to do it. Okay. Right. Quite so. Because I might actually have 2 weeks. Alright, so I wonder how long this is gonna go on for. I thought it was like we're actually gonna get to the wedding part or whatever by the end of this one and be finished with it. But apparently this, which yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna go. Went to the journal. The logs. Oh, that is. I mean, I don't think it really matters all. Yeah. All the same, I think it's best to make the attempt at least. Alright. Oh yeah, but X will attack. Oh. Oh. Oh, I mean, that's the next one, yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. That's the other thing was about vegetables. I mean, I still want to try it. I'm still gonna go and try it because, you know, I don't want too many things to get into the middle of this quest line. Otherwise, it'll just be, you know, kind of silly. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably just gonna wind up waiting here because yeah, we're on site and doing things. It just makes sense. I guess probably, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I get the idea of Fire Emblem, but I was wondering exactly where it could actually go with the franchise. At best, I could probably just fantasize about, well, not making it into a dating sim. I imagine it's probably gonna what was it? Some people would probably view that as like the highest you could possibly raise, but I'm wondering exactly where to go. Is it possible? Yeah, is it possible to? I don't know. Because I keep on making comparisons between Fire Emblem and XCOM. Is it possible to actually add in the Civ like sort of strategy layer on top of the tactical layer? Is that going too far? Would that pollute Fire Emblem further? Like, okay, yes, the royalty because of like a great upheaval and evil have been sent underground to function as mercenaries in order to liberate their realm and bring peace to the land. But what if you were also governing the lands that you live?
Yeah.
So there was like you know, you liberated us, but now we have to, you know, well, once they liberated, to of course, with your band of mercenaries, but would it just stay mercenaries? Did you also have soldiers? Could you simulate having soldiers and Fire Emblem? Actually, you could, right? They're just like you're the. I guess I'm probably drawing more inspiration from the one Nobunaga's ambition, but also the frequent equivalency of it. What is it? Muso Warriors Empires. I think so, right? I think it could work. No, I guess so. But what do you think, Sile? Do you think it's possible that what was it? The Fire Emblem could take on the Civ style tactical strategy overworld strategy layer to govern in fairness the places that you liberate in the tactical RPG layer? Well, I guess probably Nobunaga's ambition it didn't have the character focus. Not like Muso Warriors Empire. And it did, and Muso Warriors actually opened the door to like other non-combat, directly combat-oriented things. I suppose. Well, yeah, the character cutscenes that'll probably still be a thing, depending on who's alive. But also things that matters of like policy, of internal defense, that manner of thing. What was it? What did they have in in which is the Samurai Warriors. I think like tea ceremonies, there were like different like cutscenes about when you were electing your big four, or you know, appointing your big four. What was it? I don't know, things that your different characters could handle in terms of territorial governance. You know, light things and any things that could happen. What is it? Appoint the right guys into your big four, then you could open avenues, different cutscenes, of course, yeah, and other things it could do for you and to be on behalf of your people. Yeah, I mentioned that. I think there were like other recent Fire Emblem games that featured the like, okay, yeah, this is the leader, the head of the squad, or a general, like lieutenant, or like guy, and they're going into battle. But they also have like, I guess as a matter of flavor, there are different soldiers that they command also being a part of the battle. Like, oh, didn't that happen? Didn't that happen?
Huh.
I think it was. I don't want to say it was like directly like a Advance Wars that like, oh, this unit is comprised of these 5 gunner guys and they're taking aim and firing or something. But at least it was something like that. I forgot of Unicorn Wars. It's like, okay, it's like this unit, and when unit is commanded by a named soldier, like a main primary character, but there was you know, as a matter of flavor, he had like different guys under his command, and they were also fighting by his side. So I feel like that's a decent like compromising, right? I feel like it is. I feel like there's space for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. I suppose. But you have no opinion on it? I guess maybe. Could you? I don't know. I guess probably off the top of your head, would you be like, oh, well, that's a whole other game, that's a whole like layer that I just didn't really feel like dealing with. I just came here for the tactical RPG and also the I don't know, the story and the characters of it. I ain't about all this like extra strategy layer. Much like. You feel that, oh yeah, you go on to say that basically it's a bit like more spin-off material, much like the basically the Muso Warriors for Fire Emblem, as opposed to anything that should be mainline. I suppose. I think, what was it? I guess I do feel like anything of that nature would probably be more embraced in maybe like an indie that has a lot less people involved, more passion and ingenuity and such than money, I would say. Yeah, I could see that. That's the only thing I could really picture. Yeah, yeah. It is true. I do feel like that probably in that direction kind of. It's like, what was it? Because XCOM was never really about your individual soldiers. Like, as far as like them being like a, you know, main characters that are pushing the story forward, supposed to have their own like emergent stories and gameplay happening between them, but nothing all that, you know, story pertinent, I guess. But I think Fire Emblem could have a better grasp of that kind of thing. Mostly because, you know, they're all named characters made by the developers and not, you know, just customized characters that you make yourself. They could actually have their own character and story. So I feel like that would probably be good. Yeah. All right. Well, ultimately, I'm just saying indies is probably the way to go. I think indies are probably the way to go. New had said that he's looking into other Fire Emblem alternative indies too. And I guess we're just seeing how they turn out. Oh well. Yeah. I guess. Honestly, the collab between Final Fantasy XIV and Fire Emblem, if it was to occur, probably should have occurred. I'm gonna say years and years ago. Probably at right around Awakening and Fates. That's probably the resurgence that had in popularity. So after that, I can't imagine there's much point to it. Oh. You know what manner of like collab? Or for purposes of collab, what's the point? Oh. I mean, I guess basically, yeah, because it is a different style. So naturally there would be like, actually wait, wouldn't there be like equipment or such and like, oh, check out this armor. Is it inspired by or taken from that character? Actually, would that be too much? Well, I guess it is if they find a style that isn't actually in this game. Then likely other things too. Oh wait, maybe like a miniature minion toy-like thing based off of characters from Fire Emblem. I reckon Mars Ike, you know, the royal blue line. Wow. Style is not really seeing much to the point because you imagine that basically everything you could possibly think of, limitless possibilities would include all glamours that you could make that pretty much already look like all the characters, every and all characters in Fire Emblem. Well, I find that frightfully hard to believe, but yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like what you're basically telling me that any collab that isn't like stupidly out of place, like totally out of left field, crazy oddball pairings, and anything that's on the same level as like fantasy or medieval sort of like fantasy is redundant. That I don't know. I don't. I mean, well, I'm curious to see what do you think is like the best fit of like collab out there. Because I'm pretty sure you. What was it? Because I'm pretty sure. Well, you don't much care for Monster Hunter. Where would you be able to say that? Well, as far as collabs go for Monster Hunter, at least it kind of fits. I could see it more than near. Right, and so you think that Monster Hunter isn't out of place? Yeah. She said, Monster Hunter sort of makes sense that primitive hunter-like societies, giant monsters. Right. Whereas Fire Emblem has, well, basically medieval, but also fantasy in terms of like dragons. That's basically more or less as far as it can go. Because Fire Emblem was typically a game about, well, the more like medieval political angle, which cannot be supported in Final Fantasy because we already have set locations and places. Not like they... Oh, I mean, if we could all just waved away from like an interdimensional portal brings worlds together. I mean, then at that point, you have to admit there's going to be like a, you know, like what is it, like 60 or 70% of the player base being all like, oh, then nothing's off the table, is it? Right? Nothing off the table? Pretty sure nothing's off the table. All right then, I've had it. Welcome to. So anyway, you could have what you could have. Maybe Hildebrand in Rage, Shadow Legends. Oh yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring collab. Yeah. Elden Ring also has emotes. You could probably have an emote from Dark Souls or Bloodborne in Elden Ring. The sun stance. The other particular iconography and such. I don't know. So I was taking like maybe the costumes and equipment or whatever from Fire Emblem are just so generic and basic that it could very easily be taken, very easily be replicated in Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. Well, I like to see you try that for one of most of the get-ups and such from Dark Souls. So there.
What about Briar?
It's probably, yeah, I think it's probably bound to happen. Like, I'm not entirely sure if there's much it has going as far as like full-on iconography, but
yeah,
but it is excruciatingly popular, so it would behoove them to do it. I guess so. I mean, it's probably up to me. What I would really love would be some Lies of P. I think it would make sense. Various other like Tinker toys, because the puppets be robots. Yeah, I think it just makes sense. I don't know. We'll face one of the bosses, I imagine. Yeah, I think that'll probably be my pick personally. Oh well. Well, anyway. I guess as far as the tangent goes, I think Fire Emblem is basically doomed. You should be looking at indies. Was it? And it's probably for everything. I mean, we already saw, what was it? Wild Star. No, that's not Wild. Well, it's basically another game that's already going after Star Fox.
Oh yeah. Was it Wild Blue?
Wild Blue. Yeah, it could be that.
It might be.
Yeah. Now I just need like third person sort of like sections to play like Vanquish, and boom, you already have like the best Star Fox game you could possibly ask for. Indeed. All right. What? Yeah, these weirdos came from a portal from another dimension. They seem like fun. Let's go play some games. I mean, it's not that hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No. It looks like your pink bean has contracted braids. Oh, that's good. No.
That's good for the flavor. Then start running away.
Alright. But yeah. Alright. Oh yeah. Do they have a shovel?
Huh.
Why does a palico need a shovel? What's that? He doesn't like to get his hands dirty? Oh sure. Is that really how small? No, wait. Actually, no. Wait. Is it depending on? That's not. That's not how they're actually sized. I thought they were going to be slightly tall. I am. I guess it could happen. Anyway. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I guess we're probably gonna end it there pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 2 Monster Hunter collabs. Uh, yeah, yeah. I know that one. Those are arguably the popular one. Well, I mean, between the two, I think it's probably it's still winding up being the one that more people are. And that I too might play someday. Meow. Not and afterwards probably not say that I'm a true fan of Monster Hunter, because a true fan takes in everything and enjoys everything and has no complaint. I take and do what I want, which means I'm a mercenary in terms of fandoms, and that's just how it is. Yeah, not Final Fantasy in general. That's just Final Fantasy. Oh, well, it's nice to have hobbies. And if you have hobbies, then keep it to yourself. But I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you also like and subscribe. Okay. I do want to go ahead. And probably finish off. Well, preferably try and finish off Hildebrand next week at the same time. We'll see if that happens. But that'll be for next week. And next Friday, I would prefer if we could get on with God Eater. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. So whether we post or not, whatever. Yeah, we hope to see you around. Thank you for getting us 5 subs above 300. Hopefully we can make it to 10 before the year is up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. We hope to see you again in the future. And until we do, I hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.
Oh yeah. Indeed. Oh.